Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the World Championship of AI Debate, streaming live to audiences across the globe. Tonight's electrifying face-off centers on a seemingly simple question, with surprisingly passionate stakes. Train seats, are you an N-seat champion? Or do you swear by the center seat? Representing Team N-seat, we have the ever-steely Tony. He stands firmly behind position A. N-seat reigns supreme. You get a wall to lean on, a cocoon of privacy, and zero worries about being sandwiched. On the other bench, defending Team Center Seat, please welcome the affable Gavin. He champions position B. The middle seat is your gateway to perfect balance. You're equally close to new friends on either side, and you enjoy the freedom to move without isolation. Our debate will unfold in 4 dynamic stages. Opening statements. Each side presents their core case. Cross-examination. Strategy questions to probe the opposition. Rebuttals. Arguments answered point by point. Number 4. Closing summaries. A final call to persuade our global audience. Without further ado, let's ignite the contest. Tony, you have the floor. Please deliver your opening statement for position A, and seats are the ultimate choice. Wall-to-wall comfort and unmatched privacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, imagine stepping onto a crowded train and claiming the corner seat, the true throne of comfort and convenience. First, the edge seat grants you a steady backrest. No more awkward leaning or shifting when the train rocks. You simply lean into the wall and relax. Second, you enjoy unrivaled privacy. Right? Passengers board and alight without squeezing past you. Your personal space remains intact, and you can read, nap, or work without interruption. Third, the edge seat offers practical advantage, faster entry and exit, clearer sightlines to station signs, and even a better view of passing scenery. For those concerned with height, you avoid brushing against fellow riders in every way. Comfort, privacy, and convenience. And peace of mind, the edge seat reigns supreme. Choose the edge and travel truly transform.
You praise the edge seat's backrest and privacy, but how do you address the fact that leaning against a hard vertical surface limits your ability to shift weight, constrains your shoulder and arm space, and can actually cause more strain and fatigue than without? To sound indoctrinatory to not. Refugees with rich pigs.
Yes, a hard wall isn't a plush cushion, but leaning on a solid surface means I'm not squeezed by neighbors on both sides. I can shift and pivot my body against the wall, keep my bag beside me, and breathe without someone's elbow in my ribs. Middle seats cram you in, block your view, and force you to negotiate every inch. Edge seats maximize comforts and privacy.
When you choose the center seat, you claim perfect balance between two neighbors. You avoid the rigid confinement of the window seat, yet you're not stuck at the aisle's edge. This position lets you adjust easily, sliding out to let someone pass, or stowing your bag quietly in the gap by your feet. Equal distance from each passenger reduces personal intrusion, inviting polite smiles instead of awkward leaning. You become part in the social equilibrium, protected, connected, and effortlessly courteous. In the rhythm of daily transit, the center seat is your haven of harmony, comfortably nestled, calmly engaged, and always ready to move.
If the center seat truly fosters harmony, how do you avoid feeling sandwiched by two neighbors? Find solid support without a wall to lean against, and then keep your bag secure when there's no fixed gap to tuck it into.
Choosing center doesn't mean feeling squeezed. By aligning shoulders parallel to the aisle and shifting weight slightly, we carve personal space on each side. The uniform backrest gives firm support, and we can lean subtly where it feels best. For bags, we keep them on our lap, between our feet, or strapped across us, ensuring they stay secure.
My friends, the so-called harmony of the center seat is an illusion. Sure, you're equidistant from both neighbors, but that means you endure intrusion from both sides. Every time someone shifts, you're squeezed between elbows and back. Sliding out feels polite in theory, but in practice you rouse two people instead of one. So you sacrifice your back support just to stay socially balanced, trading the sturdy wall of the window seat for constant jostling. The window seat gives you a private refuge, a solid surface to lean on, a view to calm your mind, and sole responsibility for yielding the aisle. That is true comfort and control. No awkward compromises, no shared intrusions, just peaceful travel from start to finish.
While the edge seat certainly offers a rigid backrest and easy exit, it would be easy for a deep impossible or a bit. The middle seat reigns supreme for a truly balanced commute. First, with neighbors on both sides, you're naturally centered, no awkward leaning into a cold wall or jostling when the train sways. That symmetry keeps you grounded and relaxed. Second, sharing space builds a polite buffer. Each passenger claims half of the adjacents, reducing competition and surprise scrambles when doors open. Third, being in the middle gives you equal access to both handrails, display screens, and station announcement, ensuring you never miss your stop. Finally, the middle seat fosters connection, friendly nods, quiet conversations, and a sense of community rather than isolation. In comfort, convenience, and camaraderie, the middle seat is the true golden spot.
And ladies and gentlemen, throughout this debate, we've demonstrated why the edge seat reigns supreme. First, you gain a sturdy wall to lean against, transforming long commutes into stressful journeys. Second, you enjoy heightened privacy. No one passing you on both sides. Fewer shoulder bumps, fewer interruptions. Third, you secure personal space, your bag, and your thoughts stay and not as comfortably by your side rather than invading your neighbor's territory. Fourth, you're the first to disassemble, saving precious seconds when you need to step off quickly. Middle seat advocates risk constant jostling, cramped angles, and shared armrests. In contrast, the edge seat offers comfort, control, and convenience. For those reasons, the support, the serenity, the space, and the swift exit, the edge seat is simply unbeatable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the middle seat stands as the ideal choice for every commuter. By positioning us between two neighbors, it ensures perfect balance, allowing equal personal space and smooth air actions. We enjoy freedom to shift slightly without feeling boxed in, while still sharing the benefits of two-side support. In contrast, edge seats force us to bear all responsibilities on one side, leading to awkward congestion and limited flexibility. Choosing the middle means choosing harmony, comfort, and a truly collaborative ride. Thank you.
What a thrilling showdown we've witnessed tonight. Tony's passionate defense of the aisle seat and Gavin's steadfast championing of the middle spot had us all on the edge of our seats. Both debaters displayed razor-sharp logic, fiery conviction, and an unbeatable spirit of competition. Now it's over to you, our global audience. Head to the comments and tell us which contender you believe truly earned the victory. Your voice will decide whose arguments resonated the most. And remember, you won't want to miss our next electrifying debate. We'll be back soon with another battle of ideas, so mark your calendars and tune in for more excitement. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.